yinyo nitwe. That's clear. That's how it is always. So now I want to start with what we call the weekend fixture. We are having some of those beautiful games which will be happening around the district, around the Kasese here. First and foremost, if they put some of those flyers, the superstar, as like this on Monday, I gave you what we call a very big lineup. There's a big lineup, the games that will be playing. Now, club over the team, corporate team Kasese Sportive Legends, they will be actually having a game this week, which is tomorrow. In other words, Sportive, they have a double fixture. And it may not be the first, it's not the first time Sportive Legends does so. Even it's, let me tell you, I want to explain to you very clearly. Corporate games, you understand? Since I feel corporate game, muntu na rugamu na nyuamezi 55 minutes, 10 minutes na ikara, he comes back in the playground. You understand? So there is some of the boys something back and they say that have you registered with KDF? Now corporate, now you start your corporate league in the village to Sambe and you want the KDF even sometimes. So now those are some of the fixtures. First and foremost, this is the upcoming fixture of the Superstars FC. On Sunday, they will be having, this Sunday, they will be having Kasese Sportive Legends. Ijuka Kasese Sportive Legends, and I told you that they will be having their game. The first game is they will play tomorrow. I think it will be between Hima Corporate FC. Then over Amarao, again, they will host us on Sunday. Some of you people say, ngami pira minji. Corporate, muizo kwangu mulima 12, ni musamba that Rio day. You rotate like that. Corporate is all you play for your health and you play for fun. Then Kasese Superstars, again, they will be having a game on Sunday. We want to fix another game on Wednesday, somewhere there, because the Kasese Superstars will be playing with the Mbara Superstars. That probably over the weekend. Over the weekend, they will be having a game. Then, now, first leave that flyers there. Now, these guys, our Kasese Sportive Legends fixture 2005, they will be having a game over the weekend. You understand? So, when you check it very clear, they will play Hima Corporate still at home. They play Superstars, we still at home. It will be Saturday. And for, I don't know for Hima how entertaining game will be, but for us, Abasejaba Sportive Bakatorozao, they know how beautiful we are. How beautiful we are. So, you can actually bypass there tomorrow. You understand? So, you can bypass there tomorrow. So, that's how it is. Now, still, I wanted to give you some little updates. For Porto, there is what you call Emipira about Zono. You understand? So that's the fixture for the weekend. So now, those are to Veyo. Now, as of now, currently today there were a game in the morning about Mpira wa Club Kumanyibwanke ya Kemeland. It's Street Lovers. Street Lovers, Maruga, I think, are they coming from Chenjojo or Chigiko? Let me first see. Street Lovers. Then on Mpira Gun, the good news is that Aba Kemeland, they won that game. You understand? They won that game. 1-0. Then another game, it was between Ryland FC, Basambere na Fort Hills FC. Mpira gunu guhege golo MRM. St. Leo's Courts Hali, and the Ryland has qualified for what we call round of 16 with 4 points. In Chimaisa, 1 draw, 1 win. Then Mpondo Taiga itakuwa samba na Kasusu. That's another game which will be on because some of those games are Sambirwege to day 2. The day 2 was the Katoka United, the Sambirwege Quiz, Halimo St. Leo's the B. Then Kemeland, me I'm interested more of our games here. Basambege na Sweet Lovers Buhinga, Ryland Basamba na Fort Hills in Leos. Then Mpira gwa Hima na Police. Hima na Police, Mpora hali Mpira gunu guhege goal ML 0. It was actually full time. You understand? It was full time. He made it again in Toroko. I think in Toroko FC. Hima versus Police in the Police. Sajaba na vampa the results were for Potonga. It's jizibu. So now the games which will be up next, it will be our team from Kasese. It will be Mpondwe Tigers. Jaguane Samara Kasuso Mpira kule Mugina Maiso. Then now these teams cuts is back into these games with Omo. They are going to play. Then round of 16 will be happening on today. The round of 16 will be today, Hali Ruebajo, you understand? Today in the evening, but all the games, yesterday, all the games, Sambirwege, they were actually very clear and very daddy. Some of the, so far, some of our teams, the first game yesterday, the first game, Kebyemizaano katero gole mali 0 katero Bunyangabo United. Today, they have won their game. Then wakuwanura some of other games, Skyland na Katoka United wakakora 0-0. Yes, then Mpanga Parents ikasamba na Friends of Soccer pira kwa goal via 0. That is for yesterday, you understand. Then Mpanga still akasamba na Friends of Soccer kwa goal via 0. So that's how was it now. Kiokia hati, when you check very clear, Rayland otiriam na Fort City Guahua, Rayland it has qualified for round of 16. Then there were a battle between Chenjojo and Cabroli. That game is going actually right about now. So we just need to pray for our teams, because remember we took their team Zinga, zika team Zitan. That is Impondo Tiger. That is Relax. That's Kebyemizaano. Then we took their club Kumanyibanke. That is Hima. Vision is clear, because yesterday I was saying about Huturege. You understand? Vision yesterday about Huturege. So as of now, it is really absolutely very sad. Akali, that's what I have for you now. When you cross, we go to Amupira wa Kyokianyencha. On Sunday there will be a very big game. Renzo Lions will be hosting club Kumanyibanke Bunyaruguru United in the big league playoffs, you understand? Now, Renzo Lions, yesterday Ngambirege, what has been rotating about these games, you understand? What has been rotating about these games? First and foremost, you remember the saga began last weekend on Sunday, where Charuguza United had some issues. They came, they did it deliberately. They never wanted to play the game from Kasese. For them, their childish mind were telling them that since Renzo Lions is from Kasese and the KDF ya Kasese is under Renzori Lions, they thought maybe things will be a little bit hard for them. Now, the truth be told, yes, Kisahima chiri Kasese, but what they never went to Google to see Renzo Lions and guys far as Kulikong on borders. So some of those pics you see on your screen, they were actually some of those pictures. They were actually from Hali Hima playground. Kebyemizaano. So yesterday I explained to you that the club the big bosses Hali Murenzori Jete Kitara Regional League Association Edward Group, they wrote a letter to FUFA, that is Federation of Uganda International Football, noticing them. That's the letter. First that letter. That's the letter they wrote yesterday in Babalika, that this is to forward you. This is to forward to your office the champion of Kitara Regional League 2025. The club played in the play of the match against Charuguza United Football Club on Bina, and the match was abandoned at Mwenda after Charuguza United petitioned against what we call a penalty kick. Decision awarded to Renzo Lions, and they refused to play the match to its what we call competition. So the regional league competition is disciplinary committee akateba kwa tengeso akaikara kirokia kasatu. They actually in Chenjojo town, and they awarded the match to Renzo Lions in reference to FSR rules article 43 section 3 in actually misconduct and sanctions. So the purpose of this letter is to forward the Renzo Lions Football Club as the winner of the Kitara Regional League. Now, also Kwebuza, why do they need to do that one? Yes, they have to notify, because the boss of the body, Uganda the boss of the body is called Federation Football. It is Uganda Football Association. You understand? As well as Federation of Uganda International. Sorry, FIFA is that is the Federation International Football. HANU Federation Ugandan Football Association. So all the association, they actually under there, and the big man always the president of Mupira, that is the engineer Magogo, the husband to Speaker Was it that necessary? So now, leave that flyer there. Now, that's the game. Now, first and foremost, if you help me and you remove those lower surges first, you see this game. Now, this game, screen yaw, it's just a game, one game to the big league, and because it's the first time abasajja bano gena kusamba playoffs is a big league. I want you to differentiate playoffs za regional league. Playoffs za regional league ni baba basere okubanza engero koraba kasamba playoffs za engero kusamba zono sa zino ni bera kusere okubanza wakabira wakasatu. You understand? Now bokubanura those playoffs as of now abasajja bano kumanyibwa nkaba aba Renzo Lions, they have a very very big blessing baino mugisa gwamani muno first and foremost to make it kumekinga kuge kusama mpira kugena for big league, because the target for the last 4 years being failing hardly. Their biggest target is playing big league. Now it's big league playoffs, league 1 over leg 1, whatever you call it. Now it will be at Rusese Airlines Playground, which is tomorrow but 1 zijakuwa saa mwenda ompira guno gwen kumitano. Now I want to a little bit to discuss a little bit of it. First and foremost, abasajja bano yesterday nkwege a very small pitch na gaga gono mpira gusoko baguli, like it may look like as if semi-final between PSG na Arsenal of last season. Hata nyenda kubuzi wale Renzo television right about now. Renzo Lions kutandikira in omuka na kutandikira we what could be better. Now Renzo Lions in a very big task. First abahagizi bona mukasesa hano. Most of you who will make it, go and make it hard to Rusesi, because Renzo Lions need a very big support from Abahagizi. They want actually nibetaga Abahagizi wengi so that they can have that in Dulu. Echakabiri, Renzo Lions mugumeni mukimana ati Bunyaruguru United sporting directors or team bona, our team players, they were in Hima, they have been following you. Actually, I've been told by Aromutu Angambire Kurughali Bunyaruguru yanjira that Aaron team yanya akasese tukanshabiriza munonga samecha ruguza, because Renzo Lions neteka competition ya mani munonga. So just know that you're going to play this game, because abasajja babunyaruguru think they are coming today. Just know that na bunyaruguru, because for them, because let me tell you this, obokubano samba Madrid na Arsenal on semi final, anyone who is on final would pray that Arsenal should go for final than Madrid, because Madrid in a pedigree kusamba mo final and they can make it. So now, abagizi baklabe Renzo Lions, this is now the highest time. The KDF, mwine kuwa ni mwezamana wana abagizi, mentally, financially, and even prayers. Because it is just always 2 games to go for big league. And the last time we had the big team in the big league here, you saw how football was really beautiful. We last had Sun City, you understand? I think 2016 there. We last had Sun City 2016, 2018 there. You saw how beautiful was it, because ijuka umpira gulima a lot of money. Hata kusema big league, you are like to play a team Busoga United kuga Busoga na Sambahano with other teams hali mu big league za money. The likes of Umbale, you understand, they're likely to be playing from here, and that money comes. Then na Renzo Lions yenyini nayo never upgrading in terms of buying players now. Because let me tell you this, Abasamba Club Renzo Lions currently, if you want to remind the history of Renzo Lions, because Renzo Lions, their biggest what we call prayers, all those years, because Batire regional, year in year out for the last 5 years that have been actually playing, being on top. Their Chirubiri was always been big league, you understand. Hata Abahagiz first overtake hard. I'm quite sure that the big bosses of Renzo Lions, for them, they are always doing their part. Because I put some money. I have never had any Renzo players complaining, and I've told you that even in Renzo region, it is only Renzo Lions, they go a day before to play their game. Even when they want to play this playoffs, Academy joins at Sunday. They had actually first they had camped in Kampala for a week almost. They came and camped in Hima. You understand? It means that the board, starting with their president and all these well-wishers, for them, the technical team, I know they have done theirs. bachikozere. So abasambi, you need to remain the history. Omupira gunu hati mwine a very great opportunity. It may not be opportunity if you lose this game, because you need to play Bunyaruguru mugitero muka hands down, because it may look a little bit hard to go to Bunyaruguru and win that game. I'm being factual and I'm being honest to you. First and foremost, mubiafayo mpira said za Bunyaruguru wao arabana bine what we call Taranta. They have talents. Ompeno gumanye. If you have been following Bunyaruguru very well, they have been one of the top team around. Hanu muankola hanu. So it's an opportunity that you will start from home. Muteri satu al 0 gende kuli urulenge chorako, because hanu omuka rusese oyine kumenga sure that you do everything omuteri, then ubaragira Bunyaruguru kuli neza kwa mubyo gamba no gudi we naga. That's how football is, my brother, you understand? So abasambi, it's into your hands. The good thing, you have all these players who have ever played the big league. Bakasingo, they have ever played the big league. But Sunday even has ever played what we call super. Balakazeto mpia mugusambire for some good time, you understand? So I don't know what happened last time. I don't know Omseja kumanyima nka Alehaji. I never saw him in the lineup. I don't know injury ya koma wale Haji or watu wali ku list jebali basumi, because these games playoffs zinkazinu, you need your best. They may not be at the best, but you need the best. Those players who understand what we call this pressure, that pressure. You understand? Because Bono Balhaji was mo start time in the Premier League, you may ask how. Pato, Sunday, Karim, then Hakim, na Alhaji. The 5 these players, Mukumanya, they have Pato has ever played UPDF. Pato, I'm not saying that Pato is in URN. That these guys, Balhaji, they have ever played at UPDF. They had the pedigree. Sunday, he has ever played to Mbarara City. Hakim, Hakim, Sunday and Alhaji. If Alhaji has no any injury, enemy pia ni yakwetagisa Alhaji. Simukubira kadingi, but I'm being factual. But it was Sunday already muchino na kuikaramu na Kasingo. Kasingo has ever played the big league for some good time. He understands these things. So mujino mpira nyo ni nkila muno that you have to use the technical team, coach and his staff by the very top in the thinking. You understand? So when motivating our players. Now when it comes Abasambi, it's now your turn. You are going to make the history that you say. The first team ever playing in Buera, in the big league, it was Rwenzori. It's now your turn, and you can make it. Roll those pictures so that these guys see what happened in Hima. Now, that was Charuguza play. They had refused to play. I think for them, they may actually end up being burnt if they are not very clear as of now. So, those we just need to actually pray for our team, because Kino Ekintu reach same around to kill him. These are some of the boys of Rwenzori, Ompia na Gumanya, and the Saga Rwenzori mutuke kwa level ate mwewomye, you understand? I don't want you to reach on that level. But that's now, this guy is called Amonet. I think Amonet, he's the CEO of a club Kebyemizaano Rwenzori. He has really done what it needs for all those years. Kumenga sure that he helps club Kebyemizaano ya abasai job. Understand? So, as I'm ending, that game will be there on Sunday. Please be there or be nowhere. The game will be on Sunday. Arosese Airlines in Kumitano Kutahamu. Now, because of Wankwata, I have to leave from there. But some of the news transfers in Quinida Heru, in the club of Kebyemizaano Esmland, they have actually made a contact with Bayer Leverkusen over there, player Kebyemizaano Grad Zaka. Currently, Club Barcelona, they're very confident that they may end up signing Kebyemizaano Nico Williams anytime from now. Then Bayana discussing Rafael Leno kumia club ya Esmland hanyuma ya Nico Williams deal to file. Then Naim is considering to leave Santos as a free agent according to the reports. Then Naim currently he's actually on the holiday with Yamal, but he actually together in the same country with Yamal. And those are some of the things. Munyikiri nsole kwa nimbagarukeza hanu. Joka Sahamwenda, he will be here for much more. Please just be there. Nzekasai, I live here. I'm always at radio 101.5. Engea FM Psycho Mpaki Uminemo. Have a blessed weekend. Please don't drink and drive. And if you can't abstain, at least use condom because slim your data for your own information. Have a blessed day. Happy weekend.
Stones Kanji зарснаас шахсан. Алтан тоглолт байхгүй шууд хаалгаруулах боломжтой дамжуулт өгсөн Мартино Дигор гол. За Ситигийн хамгаалт сая ардаа ямар том алдаа гаргаж байна. За сая